So, Sasha, you started the Quirky Alone movement. This is a movement of people who are socially involved, but who are, as you call it, deeply single. So, and now you're writing a book called Quirkysensual, which is about, from what I understand, how you discovered your power through your sensuality. So I thought that would be a good place to start, since we have a sex and relationship panel here. So can you lead us briefly through Quirkysensual and what you're writing about in that?
Okay, this works. Good. Of course,
yes.
I had to test it. Well, this is the first time I'm talking about this book, because I'm still writing it, so it's very much in process. And maybe I'll contextualize it with Quirky Alone. My book, Quirky Alone, which is the reason why I'm here today on a dating and sex panel, came out in 2004. So I became basically kind of like a real-life Carrie Bradshaw spokesperson for people who are comfortable being single and want to be in a relationship, but it really has to be a great one. So it was like naming this way of being that, you know, you would prefer to be single, and that single can really be more than okay, it can be great. And so I became very associated with that idea and movement, living in San Francisco for many years and experiencing what it was like to date and online date and all of it in San Francisco. So what happened for me personally was that I grew sort of feeling very frustrated and dry in that environment for a variety of reasons that we could go into. And it got to a breaking point in 2008, 2009, when I just intuitively decided I wanted to go to Brazil. And then began this whole change that happened in my life, where that was a 3-week trip that then led into 4 months that turned into over a year of traveling alone in South America. And so this book, Quirkysensual, is about, really what I'm trying to do in this book is tell my own personal story of what I discovered in those travels in South America and back here in San Francisco, where San Francisco was then again new to me because I had been away. And how I discovered ways that I could be sensually and sexually alive in a relationship and out of a relationship, and how important that is for the vitality of being a person and being a woman. And that whole way I was living before was just unacceptable. So so Quirkysensual is like my way of bringing, it's through my own personal story, but I plan to teach classes about it and really kind of promote the idea of taking pleasure in your own body and enjoying having a body, and how just to actually be radiant and be alive, you have to do that.
I really look forward to reading it. That sounds great. Dr. Marty